Welcome back, cutie carrots. My name is Cynistic, and we are playing Everlasting Summer! Last time we left off, Slavya just left, and today's the last day of the Everlasting Summer camp, and now we are talking to Electronic, and he's asking us if we had the smexes or not. Let's see how this goes, shall we? So, you did it already? I can imagine him, like, being weird after this. Yeah. He has giggling. So am I to imagine that like Electronic was just like, so you did it already? Or something like that? Do you really think that concerns you? That's probably appropriate. Oh no, I just, Sedman, Electronic's asking as a broski. Like, I'm gonna assume he's gonna be like, so you did it, huh? Hand job, or whoa, not hand job. Hand fist, or fist pound. Oh god, that's so gross. Oh god, I didn't mean to say that, that's so gross. Oh. Like, what, Semyon, come on. You're gonna be all you're gonna be all glum. You shouldn't be all glum because of this. You should be ecstatic. Like, I'm not saying you should go off and tell everyone, hey, I had sex, but, like, you should be, like, not an asshole. Then keep quiet. Leaving him alone with his speculations, I walked to the square. Why does he behave in the way that drives everyone mad? Don't worry, there are people like that, Simeon. There are people who are just there just to make you really mad, and I am not even kidding. It's like, I have this one friend who, like, annoys me sometimes, and it's like, I never get annoyed by people, but yet this one person just annoys me so bad. And it's like, what are you doing, man? You are literally, your only purpose here is just to annoy me. And so what I do is end up walking away, or just, pretending that they're not there. But then don't ignore Electronic. Let's just continue. Although it's probably just me he maddens. No, I'm sure he maddens Shirik every once in a while. Oh, what the heck? Oh, dear god. I didn't yeah, Miku's not the best person we should be bumping into right now. Oh gosh. If only I made that face every time I bumped into someone. I was completely immersed in my thoughts, not looking around, and didn't notice Miku until she bumped into me. Oh, sorry! I should be more careful! I was lost in thought and didn't notice you! You know what happens? Oh, hi! Hi, Miku. I looked through her and kept walking. Okay, send me in. Hey, wait up! What's up with Slavya? Tell me! It's so interesting! It seems like everyone in the whole camp except me knows about it! No, not that I'm curious, but since everything is all so serious... Oh, Miku. Saying that she is not curious is like denying a universal truth. Yeah, it's like denying that trees get oxygen. Or, wait. Yeah, trees get oxygen. Yeah, that's how trees work. Nothing special. What? Send me in! Okay, if you're gonna say stuff about Slavya, you might as well let it be accurate. You don't hide your love from people. That's like going up to, like, I don't know, who's a lovey-dovey couple? That's like going up to, like, Aurora, not Sleeping Beauty. Wrong example. God damn it. It's like going up to, like, I don't know, Ariel from Little Mermaid and asking, hey, do you love Prince Eric? And then she's gonna be like, he's nothing special, even though I love him on the inside, Like, yeah, no, you don't just deny your love. Like, you might as well just say, like, oh yeah, me and her have, like, good relations or something. I answered without turning back. Well, if you don't want to. I tried to isolate myself from the outside irritations. Oh wait, no, I don't have to narrate. Oh, so Miku's other words passed by. The square scene was soon replaced by the beach. The beach is always nice. Luckily, the juvenile gem of the Soviet pop scene wasn't around. I took a place on the sand and started gazing at the river. Why on earth is the whole camp so interested in my relationship with Slavya? Bro, it's not even just you. That's with any relationship. Any new relationship, everyone's just like, oh my god, you got together with that person? Like, oh, Hebers. Oh, oops. In my world, nobody would have said a word. Maybe that's because, you didn't go out much. Now we actually have people, a population. The population you had before was just you and your computer. Population we have here is actually, like, people who can respond back without you expecting what they're saying. At least not out loud. At least you don't hear the things they say behind your back. Who cares? Like, who gives a shit what people say behind their backs? Like, I really could not care less. Like, I mean, to be honest, like, I would want to hear what they're saying behind my back just so I can be like, oh, that's a nice insult. Like, if someone told me I was like my face looked like a tortilla, I would be like, oh wow, thanks for the insult. I would have to remember that sometimes if I ever were to insult someone, you know? For now, I was ready to endure gossip, just as long as I don't have to report to everyone about my private life. The sun was raising higher, and I was nodding off. My eyes were already closed, and I suddenly heard someone sitting down next to me. You heard someone sitting down? I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's a weird— Hey, Alyssa! Okay, guys, I know I'm gonna change Alyssa's voice. I literally have not figured anything out with voices yet, because, like, as much as I do love doing your Batman voice, like, I really do love doing your Batman voice. For me, personally, I think it's hilarious, but sometimes through my throat, it tells me that I should do something else! Any whoosies. Hi, Alyssa. Shit, I don't know what her voice would be. I guess, like, a higher version of Batman? Maybe, like, a higher, deeper voice? Maybe, like, okay. Maybe you know what I should do? I should pick an actress or an actor or whoever and then just try to sound like them. So, I'm gonna sound like, oh god, I need an actress or an actor or an actor. That'd be kind of weird. Oh Jesus, I don't know. Maybe I'll sound like someone. Give me a sign. Guys, I mean, I looked at movie trailers and the first thing that I saw was like stuff for Insidious, and I realized that I probably should not be topical. So I'm honestly just gonna make up a voice that I'll remember for next time. I don't know if it might be to the liking, but it might as well be a lot easier than my Batman voice. Alright. Congratulations. Meaning? Don't you know? Yeah, it doesn't take any Einstein to work it out. To be honest, I'm so sick and tired of all these snakes on all these damn planes! Everyone here has to just mention it. Enough! Why? I've already complained about you, Semi. Let's just have a listen to her talking. What did you expect? It is all out of the ordinary from the camp. I don't even say it's exceptional. She laughed. Whoa, Alyssa. Hold it there. And to show up the camp, we were just like that. Even Liana gotta manage that. Oh man, I just realized like Alyssa's voice is like a mix of like electronic and like Uliana. Wait, no. Oh my god! Electronic and Uliana? They could give birth to Alyssa, right? Like oh my gosh. Electronic has the whiny voice, and then Uliana has like the orange hair, and he has blonde hair, but then like you put them together, she has like pigtails, and like, oh my god! Okay, now I'm gonna keep with this voice, guys. Me neither, probably. I didn't know how to respond to that, or whether it was a compliment or a mockery. You know, you're making too much of a big deal out of it. There's nothing unusual for me. Oh, Semyon, you're so modest. I am so blown away by your modesty. Moreover, I didn't understand why I had to poke your nose into my life. God, Semyon, you're just, such an introvert. Not that there's anything wrong with introverts, guys. I'm just mad at Semyon. Just JK for all the introverts out there. FTW introverts. Don't you think it's just my personal business and nobody else's? Maybe. Oh. Maybe so. Alyssa said mysteriously. We sat silently for a while. I wanted her to leave me as soon as possible, but Alyssa was watching the pioneers on the beach, and it didn't seem like she was planning to go anywhere. So what are you gonna do next? What are you talking about? Today's the last day. Yeah, so what? Everyone will leave. So? And Slavya will leave too. Oh, oops. And you'll leave too, so? And then you'll break up. I know that already, thank you. Obviously. And what do you think about that? What should I think? I can't stay here forever. What? Oh, Alyssa, your face became a good, cute pile of mashed potatoes. Of course you can. But will you just let her go No. I mean, what can I do? Frankly speaking, I had no idea what to do next. My head was a complete mess. I'll be able to get out of here. That was the most important thing for me during the last week. Now I have to answer a much more difficult question. How did summer romances end for common teenagers and romance with a summer one for sure? Did you play visual novels when you were back then, Slavya? I'm sure you did. They just went home and that's how it was. We could live thousands of kilometers away from each other. And in my case, in different worlds. It's not like one can come up with a decent solution for such a problem in a couple hours. Like, I know, it's up to you to decide. Elsa grinned, stood up and ran to the river. There was only half an hour till lunch, so I slowly walked into the canteen. Pioneers had managed to occupy all the free tables, so I was able to choose quite a good place, but to my regret, not my favorite one in the corner either. What, is it next to Electronic and Shurik? I was about to start eating when someone abruptly pulled out a chair at the table. I was imagining that. Okay, I had a weird imagination in my head that read like someone pulled Semya's chair and just sat down on it, and I just thought that was a funny thought. Like, can you imagine like you're sitting down and someone just took your chair and then sat in it, and they're just like, hey, and then you're just on the ground being like, what the heck? Why'd you take my chair? Okay, comedy in my head, guys. Uliana, hey girl! Whoa, Uliana! Hey there, how are you? It was Uliana, an extraordinary polite version of her. Yeah, that was actually pretty nice. I mean, GG. I was fine until now. I sneered. Oh, come on! Better tell me, what are you going to do? Eat. I sighed. I don't understand why the Miku song is playing right now with Uliana, but you know, whatever. I'm not talking about that! The session's over and you and Slavya are gonna part? What's next? You know what? Everyone's trying to get up in your business. I mean, it's because they know you're not gonna do anything, so that's why they're there to make sure you actually do something, you know? It's like my future is a priority issue of those of the local residents. Hey, what really is the matter? Just curious! Curious about what? I don't ask you what you're going to do tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or in a month. Why do you have to get into someone else's life? Semin, you're such an oh my gosh. You are such an emotional teenager, God. I'm not getting into anything. Uliana said offended. Yeah, like, to be honest, Uliana, like, has the right to be offended. We're, like, just telling her, just, like, we're literally just being, like, such a teenage girl right now, because Simon's just like, get out of my life, Dad, stop! And then everyone else is just like, okay, we're just trying to help you, honey. I'm not really good at all that kind of stuff. True enough, but you're still a kid. So you got to explain. Since you're the adult here. Ooh, nice, Uliana. Counteract me now. Why don't you? Why should I explain? Because you're the adult and she's the child. So you're gonna stay in touch with her through letters, right? And you're going to go to the camp next summer together? Talking through letters. It sounds so wild to me. And I don't mean the idea of paper sheets and envelopes. I mean the possibility of losing Slavya for a year, or probably even longer. Forever. So what? Oh. If I had water to spit out, I would have spit it out right now and just been like, may I join you? I raised my eyes and saw Slavya standing next to me with a food tray. Okay, it's time to go! Ah, Uliana, you know when to go and you know when to stay. Uliana jumped off and dashed off toward the corner of the canteen. She's probably like watching in the corner with like some binoculars or something. What were you talking about? You know, what could we be possibly talking about? Slavya smiled. Took care of your business? Oh god, that was the wrong voice. Took care of your business? Yeah, I'm completely free. I can help you pack your stuff. It's not like I got much to pack. Well, then you can just help me with my stuff. Wait, what, didn't you just say you were done packing? Or did I read that wrong? Like, yeah, okay. Sure. That was a perfect opportunity to have a quiet talk with her. Although I had no idea what we should talk about. Soon enough, we finished our meal and headed towards Slavya's cabin. Everything was clean and neat, unlike Olga Dimitrova's cabin. Is this the same CG or are the posters different? Oh, they look pretty different. There's like a dude right there, and there's a... There's a dude. I can't tell if that's a dude or not. I think that's a dude with a person. Then there's another thing here. Oh my god! Dude! That's a triangle pillow! Do they have triangle pillows back then in the camp? In Soviet knock? Like, oh my god! It's like a rice ball! What the heck? Or maybe that's just like a rectangle pillow just on a weird angle. But it's a triangle pillow from this. Oh my god! Dude, if someone were to give me a triangle pillow, I'd be like, damn man, you just clever right now. I would not use grammar. Okay guys. Sorry, there's a triangle pillow right here. That's amazing to me. Okay. I'm observing this whole CG, guys. Don't mind me. Yeah, it looks to be much in order. Just the triangle pillow. Everything. Oh wait, no, I just read that. Oops. Oh, I'm not sure what I should start with. She took out her travel bag and started to rummage through the cabinet. Meanwhile, I sat on the bed and started to gather my thoughts. Do you have any plans after camp? What are you going to do? Well, you know. She raised her eyes to mine and gave a smile. I'll go back to school. Oh yeah, school. Oh yeah. I remember in one part you were telling me about colleges or something. Yeah. And you? I'm gonna go to college and not school. What about me? It's not like I'm really considering going to high school for a second time. Well, me too, I guess. Although I don't really feel like going back to my city. Seriously speaking, even if I felt like going back, I had nowhere to go anyway. Why? Just because there's nothing to do there. Nothing at all. There's no one waiting for me there. But your parents. My parents. Well, you know, they're not there now. Or, wait, what? Did I read that right? Sorry. They're not there now. Okay, yeah. But where are they then? They're sort of working abroad. Ah, so you're one lucky guy. She smiled merrily. See, do you hear, Slavya, do you hear the dramatic music? Do you hear this playing? This means I am not happy. Why? They send you to foreign stuff and all. I wouldn't call my situation lucky as such. Well, anyway. Don't be upset. She really looks like she doesn't understand what I'm saying. Yeah, like, I'm honestly thinking that she doesn't get what we're trying to say either. I'm not upset about it. And it was true. Then what's up? Many things. For example, the ceiling, Slavya! The ceiling is what's up! The lampshade is what's up! Well, for example... What the heck? I was just about to begin a vast outburst about my situation and wished to not part with Slavya when the door was flung open with a bang and Zhenya entered. Ah! Zhenya! Plot device! Ah! Ah, there you are. Yes, we're packing. I see. It's a good thing I didn't come 10 minutes later, or I would have disturbed your packing. Slavya blushed and kept on stuffing her things inside the bag anxiously. What's up, heroic lover boy? The form of a dress gave me the creeps. I don't know, it just kind of reminds me of Meg from Hercules. What? Oh, nothing. She stared at me intently for some time. Watch it. Now more than just your stuff depends on your choices. What? Zhenya, are you like an NPC right now? Are you telling me that like I have like a choice here or something? I didn't reply, and with those words, Zhenya left the cabin. I swear, Zhenya's gonna break the fourth wall or something. What did she mean? I think you can never know for sure. What? Semi, why didn't you get that? She literally just said, be careful with your choices, and like, she was talking to us. Maybe, or actually no, maybe Zhenya wasn't even talking to you. She was probably talking to me and not Semyon. And yet, well, if I wanted to talk to you about it myself, I was able to start, but then, oh my god, Semyon, she left! Zhenya left! It's just you and Slavya. Why can't you just talk to her? About what? Slavya looked at me carefully. It's just, today we're leaving, right? Right? And we'll be moving back to our own cities. Well, yeah. And where will I see you again? Slavya grew thoughtful. I don't know. I don't know. Now I have a feeling that Slavya doesn't have a care in the world or something. Am I on the bad path? Is this the bad path? And I don't know either. But you could just write me letters. Yeah, that's what Uliana said. She smiled, but her smile didn't bring me peace of mind. Yeah, I'm sorry, Slavya. If only, you know, there was virtual reality. Yes, of course, but you know, it's not the same. What is it then? What do you mean, what is it then, Slavya? Do you not understand that we just had sex in a forest and then slept together in a forest? Semyon has feels for you, and you gotta be like, are you gonna do anything about those feels? Was that a one-night stand? Is that just a summer fling? Like, what is this? You gotta clarify. Can I go? Okay, sorry, Semyon, I didn't mean to laugh at your resolve. I'll continue. Can I go with you? I decided to take a chance and speak plainly. And what will you do there? Slavya seemed to not be surprised, but a bit vexed. Studying. My parents. But what will people say? I wasn't thinking about the opinions of other people. And to be honest, they didn't worry me much. Well, we can always find a way. What way? I'll think of something. She's probably gonna be like, Semyon, we've always never thought of anything, and we've always thought of these plans, and she's gonna probably give a speech, and it's gonna be all, ugh. Oh, Semyon, we are too young for this. In fact, I'm not. Yeah, I'm actually 25. So what? Maybe after some time. How much time do you need? A year? 2 years? 5? You say it as if I don't know. She seemed confused. So everything that just happened here was just a holiday romance? I started getting angry. No, of course not. Just... What? I'm not ready to discuss it right now. Let's talk about... Girl! When you... Okay, that means you don't want to talk about it, and that means you don't want to be with me, and that means I'm on the bad path. God damn it, I messed up. I screwed up! Ugh! I wanted to end this, like, 50th episode with something pretty and nice, but I got the bad ending. I can feel it. When later, we only have a couple hours left till departure. Slavya said nothing, and just continued to pack her things. I expected almost kind of a reaction from her, but not this. Slavya, I expected you to be better, but I didn't expect you to be like, yes! My gosh. In fact, she just pushed me away. Turns out she doesn't need to continue our relationship. She doesn't need me! Oh, that's the worst! That's the worst when the other person doesn't need you and you need them. So I'm not that important to her. You think it's only complicated for you. It seems to me that's hard for you too, but for some reason you don't think so. And what if I told you I don't have a place to go to back then? And that since last Monday there's no more life for me and I have to start from scratch? I don't know. It doesn't sound very reasonable. And it shouldn't, but it's true. And then what? Please explain. I came to this camp by accident. Actually, I'm from another time, perhaps another world. Perhaps from the beginning of the 21st century. I'm older than I seem. I don't really know how I got here. Slavya stared at me but said nothing. Like, if she doesn't believe us, like, I say we just give up. Like, I seriously can't deal with it. The moments dragged on endlessly. I waited for the laugh at me, call me sick, or something even worse. Tell me, Slavya, please tell me how you're gonna react, because I don't know. And why are you telling me all of this? She finally asked quietly. I want you to understand my situation, but it just sounds so stupid. Of course, if I were you, I would react the same way. And what do you expect from me? I don't know. I just felt that I needed to confess. I'm not saying that you're lying, and I don't think you're crazy, but you have to understand, I just can't accept it. Yes, I understand. I just thought it would help you to understand my situation, and my motivation for my actions. It didn't, to be honest. I sighed in frustration. In my opinion, hasn't changed. Wow, Slavya, you are so helpful! I swear to God, you are like the person that everyone listens to, but literally, you like never get it unless it's like thrown at you or something. But you better be off. You need to pack your stuff or you'll be late. Slavya, do you not? Ugh. Like you are a person that I want to trust, but you just don't understand the situation. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Let's talk later. There is no time to talk later. We are only gonna talk right now, and right now, it's right now or never. I don't understand why you don't understand that. I wasn't going to argue. If Slavya hadn't changed her mind after my confession, it's pointless to press on right now. God damn. Distressed, I shuffled off to Olga Dimitrievna's cabin. The camp leader stood at the doorstep and looked like she was waiting for me. Why so gloomy? Oh, why so gloomy? Did something happen? No, nothing. Just came to pack my things. Oh, come on! You might feel it better. Well, how do you think I can prove that I'm telling the truth to somebody who doesn't believe me? Are you absolutely sure you're telling the truth? Absolutely. Then perhaps they just need some time to consider. Except there's no time left. Then, I don't know. She shrugged her shoulders in dismay. Well, it's something at least. I tossed my winter clothing into a bag and headed up to the bus stop. Man, that wretched bus. It was if a couple of days ago I'd seen the Icarus stay at the gate of the camp and waiting for pioneers, I would have been the happiest person in this reality. But right now, I wasn't in the mood to rejoice. There was plenty of time still left until the bus departure time. I sat down on the curb and buried my hands in my hands. Wait, what? Buried my head into my hands? Lena, oh, hey, what's up? Why so sad? A familiar voice pulled me out of my thoughts. Just... had a fight with Slavya? You could say that. And what's the reason? She doesn't believe that I'm an alien from the future. I smiled ironically. I wouldn't believe it either, Lena said seriously. If I were in your shoes, neither would I. It's not a big deal. You'll just make up from the quarrel. Well, Lena, I know, but it's just there's no time. Yeah, but there's not much time left to. Left to what? To make the right choice. After a while, the whole camp assembled together at the bus stop. And there's that freaking thing again. Because it began a multi-minute okay, blah blah blah, and shit, pioneer, I don't even know about this, I don't really care. Yeah, you don't send me oh, oops, sorry. Let's sit together. Okay, she said quietly. I even thought that I saw a shadow of a smile on her face. No! I screwed up! Why do I suck at charming virtual woman? The bus flew across the expanses of my new world. Outside, fields followed forest, and then the calm rivers and highlands. I felt familiar with all of this as though if it was my homeland. Anyway, the surroundings were the least of my concerns now. I was trying hard to find the right words for a conversation. We'd just been sitting there, probably for a couple hours, but all attempts to strike up a conversation had ended with a one-word answer. What? Okay. Forget about what I said before. I don't want to make any excuses or say that's not true. It's just now, the most important thing to me is you. I understand. She looked at me carefully. Even if I sometimes act the wrong way and talk nonsense. Regardless, the main thing for me now is to be with you, and it will always be. Yeah, okay. I understand that I acted too recklessly and planned your stupid venture, or my stupid ventures, but I can try to make everything right, together, you and me. We're a dream team, Slavya, why won't you believe that? Slavya was still gazing at me. Do you realize that will be difficult? We can't just run blindly into the dark, because there will be so many problems that we won't be able to solve. Yes, I understand that now, but for you, I'm prepared for anything. Aww. She didn't say a word, but just kissed me gently and put my head on her shoulder. It definitely meant yes. Did it? I mean, okay. I didn't want to bother her anymore. Let her sleep. The point is that Slavya finally understood— What? Wait, what? She just said yes? That's it? Like, she wasn't just like, okay, Simeon, I get you, just okay. Maybe that's enough, but I don't know, maybe that's not enough for me. I don't know, I feel like I honestly feel like she's just going along with it, and maybe that's okay? I don't know, I don't care. The point is that Slavya finally understood what she means to me. Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean— Okay, here's the thing, like, people break up because of situations, right? Like, people understand that people are important to each other, but at the same time, situations can make it difficult. Like, say if someone was having a long-distance relationship, but like through the power of love, they could make it work, but at the same time, it's ultimately a difficult decision. Maybe it's just that maybe this is just supposed to mean that love conquers all. I don't know. That just felt too fast. She just literally answered that, like, Semyon's worries in a one-word answer. I don't understand why she didn't just do that back at the cabin. She realized I'll do anything for her sake, but that doesn't mean she, like, wants us there. Like, I honestly think Slavya is just playing us up. I mean, perhaps she isn't, but And even if I'm overreacting or deciding too early, she's ready to put me on the right path. How do you know that? She just kissed you. She didn't just say like, yes, okay, I'm prepared to do this with you. She just kissed you. That could just be like, oh, Slavya, I like you too. Like, maybe it does. I don't know. I can't. Night started to claim its rights and the bus settled down to sleep. At first I tried to fight it, but is there any chance of us enduring my wasted efforts from the future have finally cleared up for me? My eyes just shut for a moment. Okay. Is that it? Don't tell me that's it. Day ... Huh. There are dreams that you don't want to wake up from. It's like one is floating down with the warm river towards a place far beyond the horizon, blissfully watching the vain world, hidden behind the clouds. The past is left behind. Its echoes do not tear your soul. And the future is right here. You just have to reach out. Okay. It doesn't matter what is awaiting you there. The very process of immersing yourself in this fairy world of serenity and happiness is itself much more important. I've always believed that the universe was once in this state, and one day will return to it again. Our life is just a blink, our life is just a blink of an eye, just a second in comparison of the universe. The birth and death of stars in the minute, and those of galaxies are hours. But even of all that, all put together, will not even be a day. Nobody thinks how to live each specific second, so does it really matter what each drop of a stormy river running beyond the horizon of existence does? I guess. Oh, what? Oh man, did we get the bad ending? Oh dear God. I had no desire to stand up as I felt like I was in perfect bliss, muffled in a blanket. After all, I don't have to go anywhere. As usual, actually. And I don't have any plans. So why should I just sleep? Cause that means if you sleep for too long, that means people are gonna come and kill you in your dreams. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Freddy Krueger decided to bust through your eyeballs. I rolled over and stared at the old worn wallpaper covered the curved wall. Well, now I know this is a bad ending. I wonder how long ago the last time they renovated this room was. And why does it have a wallpaper instead of bare wood anyway? Vague, warming bells began ringing somewhere deep in my mind. I threw the blankets away, jumped up, and fiercely began to look around. Yes, I was in my flat again. I mean, it's great that we're here, right? At first I was paralyzed. The shock was so strong that my brain was unable to process what was going on. I just stood there and gazed at the screen of the monitor, on the table opposite of me. I couldn't think of it. I even forgot to breathe. Finally, my mind began to be clearer. What happened anyway? Well, you were on the bus? I fell asleep on the bus, going to the district center? Yes, something like that. And Slavya was sitting by my side, and, you know, we were supposed to be together, but apparently, you know, that didn't happen, because, you know, that was kind of ridiculous. And now that I'm back here, seems like during the week I spent there at the camp, I had gotten so used to the fact that I'd never returned to my previous life, that now I just had no idea how to react to all this. After all, at first my main wish was to go home, but in the end, everything was like a bad movie. At last, I had come back, but I'm still in shock. No, I felt no fear. I was rather interested and upset. After all, I'd made up my mind to start a new life with Slavya, leaving all my problems behind. Insults, suffering, self-examination, unfinished affairs, and plans for the future. Obviously, that life could not be worse than this one, at least. But there's no returning to it now. On the other hand, if someone had told me a week ago that I would be sent to a different world just like that, in a blink of an eye, I would have not believed him. There are a lot of things people wouldn't have believed in this game, Semyon. So what makes a fantastic event happening again so impossible? Moving my legs with difficulty, I went to the kitchen, got a glass of water, and returned to the room. The ice-cold liquid was a disgusting aftertaste of bleaching powder revived me to some degree. Now I have to decide what to do next. I don't know, Semyon. Please tell me you're not going to do something stupid. Suddenly I realized I could not bear the silence. After turning the computer on, I launched a random song in the player, and... Sorry guys, text message. And the random song in the player managed to calm down somewhat. And seriously speaking, what can I do? Oh my god, phone! Oh, I can't turn it off, guys, it's too much! I can't do it! What can I do? Recently, I realized that that absolutely nothing is up to me. Semyon, stop! You're literally the type of person that, like, once you find your love, nothing else matters. Which is cool, albeit, like, here's the thing that I have the problem about romances sometimes, is that, like, they fall in love with someone, right? But yet they completely forget everything else. Like, all their dreams don't matter, all their family don't matter, everything else doesn't matter except for that one person. What is it? But someone's will, I was pulled out of my unusual world and sent back. No answers were found during the week of the camp. Yeah, nothing was found during the week of the camp. What's the point of speculating now? I must forget everything that happened, like a bad dream. Semyon, I know I really wanted to start punching your head first, and then it went to your neck, but I think I should start with your spinal cord now. Like, seriously? Maybe those are just hallucinations. I don't really care now. Semyon! Oh, God! Being your inner voice is frustrating! The only thing that prevented me from completely forgetting about my short period of life was Slavya. I recalled her smile, and all the time that we spent together. From the meeting on the very first day, to the night on the forest, our departure from the camp, my heart furiously jumped inside my chest, spreading oppressive pain throughout my body. I liked her at first sight. What? Did we? Wait. Okay, well, in this universe, I suppose so. I'll just say that. So gentle, caring, understanding. She is very motherly, I do have to admit. Just like that of an anime heroine. What was her name? The one who helped another antisocial fellow like me with depression? I don't know. And if you think about it, there are no such people in real life. Well, that's because they're anime people. I mean, Semyon, there are kind people in real life. Like, here's the thing, if you want to see real life nice people, why don't you be that nice person? Because then you can say, oh, there's an anime person in real life. Me! Or something like that, you know? Slavya asked for nothing in return, needed no encouragement, never expected to be understood or praised for her work. She just went being herself. A girl that cannot exist in real life. I don't know. Slavya just seemed really she just seemed the person that was really chill about everything. That's who she was to me. If you think clearly, that's exactly what she was. It seems like I've seen one week-long dream. In the Pioneer Camp, Soviet teenagers, their camp leader, about warming summer nights and gatherings around a fire, about lighthearted children's games and simple human joys, about one moment that lasted a week, and an— OH, you fucker! I can't believe you did that! Oh my god! Oh, that's so cheesy. Sorry, I have a problem with names inserted into the thing. Okay, you know what? I'll accept it as it is. It's cool, it's cool. And that one moment that lasted a week, and the everlasting summer. As they say in CinemaSins, roll credits! But not just seen. I've been there. I was part of everything. My eyes unwillingly filled with tears. Oh, Semyon, don't be— No, Semyon, come on! We learned stuff from that experience. We were there. We got to learn everything. It was great. It was beautiful. You have to take that and apply it to now. Would Slavya want to see you this sad? Just because she didn't understand us the first time does not mean she wouldn't, you know, be comforting here. Like, just let's be our own Slavya. Not tears of pain or depression, tears of sorrow and bright melancholy. Even if everything is over, I experienced something that most people could never even dream about. Slavya's image flashed in my head, brighter and brighter. I would love for so much for her to return from that camp with me. Maybe I had nothing to offer her now, but my entire life was still ahead of me. I guess I learned a lot of useful events from this. I guess I learned a lot of useful lessons from these events. I couldn't help but think it all seemed too perfect, like it was written according to some simple plan. A loser hero, a fantastic incident, and a wonderful transformation. I guess it's not possible. Not in this life. Will I become the person I was in only a day or a week later? Well, it's the most realistic course of events. One thing's for sure, I'll never be able to go back. Is that it? Oh, man. Time to read the epilogue. Oh my gosh. Oh, gosh, no! Oh, man. About a month has passed since I returned from Soviet Knock. Or to say it more correctly, since I woke up. Oh god, Semyon, you're so fucking dramatic. I returned to my usual life as a loner. What? Ugh. Surfing the internet for days. Going outside. No music! You stop being happy! Going outside only to shop. As expected, it began to suit me again. Well, obviously, moments of melancholy and depression occurred. A person like me just can't go without them, but they lasted no longer than usual, except when those times when I was sleeping, reaching that summer to the mysterious camp. But after waking, I was trying to banish these thoughts as soon as possible. After all, what's the point of dreaming of becoming a wizard? Even if miracles happen, which I was proof that they do, they completely become independent of us. The word sweet doesn't give you a sweet taste, regardless of how you pronounce it. But nevertheless, something has changed my existence. Formerly I didn't think of it, didn't really care how long I would live, whether 1 year, 1 week, or 40 years. But now I look forward to it with optimism. Oh, that's great, Semi! That's wonderful! Not like I try to change anything or become a different person, but now the world seems such more understandable. Not simple, no, not friendly at all, just understandable. Well, you know, good for you, Semi. I'm proud. I'm proud that you're not sad because of the experience. Just before, I couldn't cope with some events or facts, though I kind of realized that they were here for a reason. Now that I was starting to see life as something simpler, what happens? Happens for the best. Yes, Semi, and you go. Yeah, you do it. Yeah, you believe that. That's good. Things happen for the better. Or at least it happens and I can live with it. Yeah, you know what? You went through pains, like, we both know that it was hard not getting what we wanted, but we just gotta understand from that. And if I can't, I'm powerless in the case. I guess I just start smiling more often, or at least I didn't carry that deep universal frustration 24/7. Even my acquaintances, on the internet, obviously, noticed some change in me, and their opinions agree that these changes are good. Yes, I mean, it's great! I think I'm ready to live on, thanks to Sylvia Dogman's inhabitants. Oh, that's wonderful, Semian. Without them, I wouldn't be able. Semian, this is great. We can do our lives now. We can do everything we wanted to, or everything that we need to. It was the beginning of January. The city had barely recovered from the New Year hangover. The streets were almost empty during the day, not to mention the nights. When the only stranger walking down the street seemed extremely busy with some business, rushing somewhere for a reason that couldn't wait. I had no reason, I just decided to have a little walk. It's necessary to get some fresh air sometimes. A winter's night is the best time to be alone by yourself. I always thought that true solitude can be felt in a crowd rather than a burning hot desert, boundless plain, or on top of a mountain covered with snow. Yeah, true solitude is definitely, I agree with you on that, especially if you're in a room full of people. Solitude. In a stream of people, words, thoughts, and aspirations, everyone had their own aim and direction. Now is only one strolling among them, deserving no attention from others. Maybe they're like vectors, moving into different directions. They never meet at a Cartesian coordinates. It's the same thing here. People are walking, running in one direction, then dragged along in the other. But did I feel lonely? No, right? Before, yes, but now highly unlikely. In fact, in the bright blinding lights of the city, the noise of cars and swirling crowds, I enjoyed a heavenly symphony of silence. Wow, that's great, Simeon! I like this new perspective of you! But now the situation is slightly different. There's just me in the street, so I'm alone, not only with my own self, but with the whole world. Being a sand grain in the desert is not the same thing as being a water drop in the ocean. Ah! Simeon! Gosh, you're so great! You're so great! I would love to see what you can do now! In the crowd, nobody had noticed me. Nobody paying attention, but now everyone who peeks out of the window or sees me driving past will think, why can't he just stay home? Though maybe he has some urgent matter? Suppose he's mad, or is he just drunk? I never liked standing out from the crowd when it's not appropriate, so opposing society was never an option for me. But it was different now. As if I try to tell everybody, look, I can be happy too. You need your TV and hot chocolate. I just need the snow, the night, a dark roof, and a dull monitor screen. Look, I'm not any worse off than you. I felt the sadness in my heart, but it was a serene sadness. Do I really need the things that I have to do, or that I have and I do not? Maybe I have something much more valuable. Yes, Simeon, you have insight, is what that is. Oh, we're back here again. I didn't notice how I came to the bus stop of the 410 route. This brings back memories. I sat down, rummaged in my pockets, trying to find cigarettes. However, the packet was empty. Fine. I crumpled it up and threw it in the bin. Maybe I'll just get healthy. Ow! Semyon, yes! Yes! All these signals are great! Yes, we will get healthier. Maybe, you know, we can go exercise. Maybe we can go do some sightseeing. Maybe we can do so many more new things. A lonely star was shining in the sky. Today I read on the internet, according to the calculations of the scientist, one of the most beautiful astronomical events has already ceased to exist, and we'll only see it decades later. Maybe the star had already exploded as well now. Oh, oops. What the heck? Maybe the star on the internet. Oh, gosh darn it. Maybe the star has already exploded as well, and now it's only a beautiful image of the night sky, somewhere near a lost planet on the edge of the galaxy. However, what does one or another thing exist? It's simply because it's just there. A shape that can be touched? What? Or is it believed that we exist? I don't know, Semyon. Right now you're just asking more questions I can't answer. I first thought the answer was simple, but on the other hand, even if the star is gone, we can still see its cold light. Maybe it helps someone get out of the snowy winter forest, give someone hope, or a bit of warmth to someone else. That star could have meant everything to someone else, or it could have meant nothing. But what does it mean to you, Semyon? What does that star up there in the sky mean to you? Could a simple astronomical object that exploded, God knows when, do all this? Can billions of people believe in something that doesn't really exist? But belief itself never made any object real. At least, none that I've heard of. The snowfall grew stronger. Now it's a real snowstorm. Oh yeah, I bet it is with all the snowfall. It's midnight. I was about to leave, but then suddenly someone emerged from the solid white veil and ran under the bus stop roof. Who could that be? What the heck? What? What is this? It was clearly a girl, and she had a long ponytail hanging out of her head. She stood with her back to me so I couldn't make out her face. Excuse me, but how's the bus already— It's not Slavya, is it? That game, you are too clever. Okay, she asked without turning to me. Where can she be headed to so late? The 410 bus must be the most cursed route in the city. You think, Semyon? That can't be Slavya, right? Not only does it take some people away to another reality, but can't even arrive when you want it to. There's one more bus coming, just after midnight, I think. Thank you. The smile was clear in her voice. For some time, I just sat there, silently, examining the girl. Finally, she spoke. Where are you going so late? Is it really that interesting for her? Just having a walk, answered thoughtfully. And you? Are you here for something important? Well, not really. Just going home. Where do you live? I couldn't help asking. Far away, she said vaguely. And I live nearby. It's a good area. I would say that there could be a worse one. I didn't have too many options. You don't like it? Don't know. I got used to it by now. I think that people can be happy anywhere they want. Well, I mean, that's definitely not a lie. Perhaps. Well, think of it. People live even in the North Pole, in the stations, I mean, and in the Saharan Desert, and many other places. It's just people themselves are what's most important. It's difficult to disagree with you. My comments sound so philosophical that I unconsciously smiled. Ha! Yes, smirk, we just became philosophical. Heh, heh. You don't sound too honest to me. And now, why would you say that, madam? She laughed quietly. I think you're a good person. She turned and— Slavya! Oh gosh! Wow, you still have really long hair. Man, you have a nice coat on. I realized by her voice, stature, and everything seemed familiar to me. Slavya stood in front of me. For a moment I lost the ability to speak, but just for a moment. Of course, it could be a girl who looks like Slavya from my dream. Or am I experiencing some strong deja vu? This city is not a pioneer camp. I'm not wearing a uniform, and it's not summer now. Trying to convince myself that's just an illusion, I decided to ask a question. Have we met before? She carefully inspected me and smiled. I don't think so, but your face seems familiar. Have you ever been to a pioneer camp as a kid? Of course not, she laughed. When I was born, it had already been disbanded. What? Are you telling me this is a Slavya from a different universe? Wait, game! You are bringing up another theory right here. So you tell me that now since Semyon's a different universe, the pioneer camps don't even exist at all? Like they're all different? So okay, so this is a new reality and Slavya just happens to be in the same place where Semyon is. Alright. Although, I had a dream recently. She thought for a second. Me too. I mean about the pioneer camp. Maybe that is where we've met. The girl said seriously. Possibly. By the way, my name is Slavya! And my full name is Slavyana, but everyone calls me Slavya. You can do that too. I was about to tell her that I know, but then I stopped short. After all, it is important to know why Slavya from my dream is standing right there. Right in front of me, at this frozen stop, at the Charm bus stop 410. Maybe it's because you got a new outlook, Semyon. God decided to give you, you know, a little bit more of a pick-me-up now. After all, there are dreams that you don't want to wake up from. And mine is Semyon. What a lovely name. Starts with an S, too. Yeah. So you live far away, don't you? Well, not really. She named the district. I thought I'd be somewhere down in the south. Why? Don't know. Maybe because you look like such a pioneer. Oh, and you are pioneers. Slavya laughed. Maybe we wouldn't even met if not for them. Oh, oops. Why? Her expression became serious. Just a joke. Listen, do you agree that this world exists because we live in it, or believe in it? That's some kind of subjective idealism. Slavya thought for a bit. The school of philosophy became close to me recently. Well, I don't know. I'm not that good with these kind of subjects. What are your subjects then? She smiled. Different ones. Oh, Slavya, you and your bagginess. No doubt. But it seemed a few minutes since we just met. But seems much longer. For some reason, I've got the same feeling. An awkward pause followed. The snowfall at ease, but there was still no bus. I looked at my watch and assumed that it wouldn't arrive at all. Slavya seemed to be feeling colder by now. Her cheeks grew more red, and her hands were moving frenetically, trying to warm her body. Seems like the 410 bus is done for today. Oh, oops, what? No. Oh, what the? The menu's different too! Oh, game developer, you're hired! Or you're already here, but... I guess, she said sadly. If you want, I started after pulling myself together. What? You can stay at my place. But we've just met, she laughed. She didn't seem frightened even a tiny bit. Yes, I understand, but it's so cold outside. Aren't you afraid? Slavya looked at me playfully. Me? Should I be? Who knows? Who knows? I just suggested it. Don't think anything of that sort. I started to make excuses. I understand, she laughed. If you don't mind, of course. Even though it seemed impossible, she flushed even more. Should we go? Let's wait a bit longer. Maybe it'll arrive. Okay. Your loss. So what do you do in your spare time? I pretend I'm a pioneer. I will, work at home, kind of. I just could tell her that I do nothing. Well, you know, you can just tell her, I go on the computer every day, because, you know, that's most lives. Sounds good. What, why? Don't know how. You have a lot of free time. You don't have to go anywhere. And so on. And you? I asked, trying to change the subject somehow. I'm studying. Gain an ethnographer's degree? What's it? What? What is an ethnographer's degree? Yeah, what is that? What is that? Slavya asked seriously. Never mind. I'll be an ecologist. Oh. Well, a career to be proud of. We chatted about random things, and the bus was still nowhere to be seen. Yes, bus! Don't ruin the moment, bus! Please, bus! There are more moments to be had, bus! It was past 1 already. They passed by so fast. I guess Slavya understood my thoughts. Shall we go? She smiled. I stood up and headed slowly towards my house. She carefully held onto my arm and looked into my eyes. You know, I'm sure that this year will be better than the previous one. I mean, of course, right? Is that... Oh! That was the good ending? Oh, man. Every story has its, oh, Slavya, good end? Oh man, I still have problems with that way, how the way we ended. Or not this ending, but like the one where I was complaining, obviously, but that's a different video. Every story has its beginning and its end. Every story has its own outline, synopsis, contents, key points, a prologue, and an epilogue. I mean, unless you want to be different. And there's no book which, if you read it again, would not reveal new details that you didn't notice before. Every story has its beginning and its end. Almost every. Man, adding credits, wow! Damn, that was interesting. Wow, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that second playthrough I had of Everlasting Summer. I enjoyed it as well. Maybe had a few bumps in the road, but you know, I think this was a pretty good playthrough. And I think Slavya's path is pretty interesting as well. Definitely a lot more different than Lena's path, because it seemed that Slavya didn't like have any problems really. It was more like Semyon just trying to. The thing I like about this path is that it addresses the fact that like Semyon would have had a better perspective even if Slavya wasn't there, which I think is extremely important. It might even be more important than Lena's impact, to be quite honest. Like, I do indeed do like Lena. Like, I liked her path, but I like Slavya's path because it helped Semyon not become a better, like, it helped Semyon become a better person and not just rely on Slavya the whole time, you know? I mean, obviously there's still some problems I had a little bit here and there, because I mean, like, I feel like Slavya is like a really cool human protagonist. I think she is, but like, I don't know if the romance was really all too sensible. Like, not that it didn't make sense, but I think that, oh my god, what the heck? I think that some of the romance is a little bit abrupt and random, but like I said, different video for another time.